Hello everybody, my name is Trishan Wick, and welcome back to another video. So, it has been 3 weeks. I went on a little vacation back to New York, where I'm from. If you haven't known, I did move to Kentucky, and I'm back. So, everything should go right to where I am. But the video I have is from like 3 weeks ago, and then I'm going to start recording, and then I'll have the videos up just like how they were normally. So, moving on. So, what I noticed is that where I left off, I'm basically making this chest, and this chest is supposed to be the collection of everything of me doing the how did we get here, which is taking all the effects. So, I went out to my potion shop because I only need like one of every potion basically, except for the ones that like you just need to do the effects. So I sat and just stared at my book and I carefully went through so I don't like misuse or just get two effects and just do stuff like that. But it occurred to me when I was in my potion shop.
Oh, I'm gonna probably need more beacons now that I think about it.
But first, before I do anything else, I have to take all the potions I so nicely categorized into my stuff of chests. Now, I don't eat pufferfish because I know they're really bad for you. They poison you and they give you hunger. I just don't know, like, everything. Oh, yeah, and they give you the nausea. So, I wanted to test it out. So I need to get a little hungry, which means the fastest way to get hunger is to take a little bit of damage.
Okay.
That didn't work out so well. But running all the way back there on my legs was enough to make me realize that I could lose enough hunger to know that it's nausea, hunger 3, and poison 2. It does not give you mining fatigue. I just had to run past the other guardian that's at my base. And with that in mind, we can now put the pufferfish in the chest of stuff.
I'm looking for a carrot so I can steal his pig.
Crafties?
Yeah.
I have carrots.
I'll drop you a milk bucket. So drink it and then take it back from Kyle. Thank you.
On a farm was Kyle the cow.
Yeah. This is where I
By
grow
the
my
way.
this is where I grow my mycelium.
I like it, I like it. What is this?
That's just so that I can go like this, go in the middle, hit F1, and then just stare and just watch the color change for about a few hours.
How often do you do this, Christian?
I think I've done it about 3 or 4 times. It's a good screensaver.
I don't see a change.
It's supposed to be super subtle. So like, what color is it now?
It's blue, is it not? I don't know, I'm colorblind.
Okay, hold on. Look at it. What color is it now?
Blue.
It's not green? Dude, it's
Now
totally...
it's green!
That's definitely green. I was like, dude.
Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna stare black. Green. Black. Green. Black.
That's blue.
That's green, my guy.
That's blue. Look at
That's
it compared
green.
to the grass.
Okay, now it's blue. It just got to blue.
Okay, now look at it compared
See,
to the
now
grass.
I'm noticing it more. Now I've been staring at it for a long time. I've been playing with in windowed mode all day without even realizing it. So now that I'm using like the proper like full thing, like my entire game's just getting massive. Like I'm playing like HD, and it's really throwing me off.
Yeah, I actually know what you mean. I'll play like windowed by accident, and then like for some reason when I put it in full screen, it looks like HD for some reason. And I'm like, how does the window bar just somehow ruin the quality?
No, I'm not even talking about that. I was talking about like actual like a proper like minimalized window. Like before you click the little square to make it like full screen window, I always play in like just a normal window. But oh, that's just weird. Now it's even worse. Now all I see is my game.
Why are you trying to hit them with arrows? That doesn't even work.
Kyle's a cow.
Obviously.
Wilbur is your pig.
There's a cow?
Yeah, it's Christian's cow. On the farm was Kyle the cow. The sound he spoke was smooth.
From mutation,
From
we
mutation, we don't know how. For he all liked all but you. Kyle was big and plump, and the farmer liked good steak. The farmer's axe was in the tree
Okay.
stump until he
Till
put
the
down
farmer's
his rake.
I didn't miss this server.
That's fair. It's valid. It's real valid, actually.
Why are there bones on my bloody portal? My alarm is gonna skip. I go away for a week. Right, okay, where is my pig? It better be here.
Yeah, about that.
Oh.
Back in the nether, remember, I have 8 out of 12. Make that 9 out of 12 wither skulls, because I need to get a full 6 beacons, and I already have 3 of them, so I just need the 12 for the 4, because I already have my spare one, stuff like that. But this took a lot of time. I don't want to keep doing this. I don't understand how people, like, do, like, skull farms and stuff like that. I don't know how to do that, so I just have to do it all manually, and take my time. Once I had all the wither skulls, I just had to fight the wither each time individually, which took a lot. It's a lot better this way, a lot faster than actually having to get each skull. So it was kind of sad how I took so long to get these, and then just it was so easy to actually just finish this part. So whatever. And after this long project, I had smelted enough sand to make my 3 beacons. Got them now. And then I went outside and placed all the beacons. They all activated at once, which kind of looked odd. But I now have all the beacons. So the remaining things on my list, I still need the Bad Omen, the Hero of the Village, Dolphin's Grace, and Levitation. These ones are probably going to be the hardest with me, and that's why they're grouped like that by difficulty. Getting a Shulker and getting a Dolphin probably isn't going to be the hardest thing compared to making the village so that I can get Bad Omen, complete a raid, and then get Bad Omen again. That's going to be the hard part. I went to my Turtle Beach and picked up my nearest dolphin, but the problem was trying to get him in the water. The way I flew was kind of dangerous, but I finally got him. He's in my little river. I went inside and I grabbed the leash and I leashed him inside the water. So he should be able to get on land and get on water and not be able to hurt himself too badly. My concern is that of him despawning. And then I went back the next day and he was gone. He left his leash though, so I guess he couldn't have gone too far. Now at this point, don't ask what I'm making, just know that I'm just testing redstone, because I have some big plans for this server when I start getting into some redstone stuff. However, there's the quasi-connectivity, and sometimes it is the most annoying thing for me to deal with. But, hey, if I ever need something, I can just watch me some good old mumbo jumbo, and we'll be all set. So I'm gonna have to make a 96 block radius for the raids, but I don't really have that, so what I'm gonna have to do is make this beacon, which is gonna cut out a 100 by 100 area, and I'll be able to use that as my I'm gonna put a villager where the beacon is, and that's where it's gonna be the village, so I can do the hero of the village and the raid farm stuff. So that's how I'm going to be doing that. So upon me cutting down the trees to set up my village, I got a little patrol going on here. I see the captain, and I thought this is a perfect opportunity. Since I don't really have just captains, I thought I need to capture him. Obviously, this guy can hurt me. Well, not really, but like specifically trying not to kill the captain while he's just repeatedly shooting you. Because I have thorns. He can kill himself, which means I have to take my thorns armor off when it's just me and him, and that's gonna probably be the most difficult part. I have my only block on me is just wood, but I have to push him in a little area, and he does a lot of damage when you just don't have anything on. Ooh. I finally got him though, and that's what's important. Now, I thought this was already upsetting because I am not too sure
how all of the you can see he's there. I cut this tree, and I was just kind of I know that if you get like I think it's 120 blocks usually a creature will despawn. I lost my dolphin, which was literally just outside my house. I cut a tree here, I cut a tree there. I started looking at this hole because I'm probably gonna fill it at some point. But the thing is, like, I didn't really, not only, like, both times, all I did was went inside my house and I slept and the dolphin was gone. And then I cut two trees, I looked at my hole, I just cut this tree and I realized the flag's gone. He's gone. That was my genuine laugh of nervousness. I don't know. And you even heard the mouse tap of frustration because like this is kind of ridiculous. I'm like, I don't have that many of these guys. Stuff like this. I feel like it should like I don't know, maybe a little bit. Like what if I just wanted to go get a name tag? He'd be gone, and I'd be like, come on. I do have one captain. His name is Frank K. He lives in my like in the river. But like, I don't even get that many guys. And somebody told me that like I wanted to name tag him because I was told that you don't need to name tag them because they won't despawn. And this is like my little test. I was gonna like leave him there for a bit, and like what a test, he's just gone. Moving on from all that frustration though, you can see this is the 100 by 100 area. I just like cut out all the trees. I still don't have it all mined out because I took my vacation. So, but it's almost all flattened out. I'm just on like the last like two layers, but like you can see like how far it's gonna go, and the villager's gonna be in the middle there, and then the raid will like everyone on the inside will come through. You can see like this was a lot of wood. For the longest time, this XP farm has always been the greatest XP farm I've ever like have seen personally and used. I didn't make it, but I'm glad someone did because of just how great it is. But like this thing has been broken for like ever. Like now that it's like 3 weeks past, it's fixed now. But for the longest time, I would just shoot a pigman, and then I would just wait for the XP and it just wouldn't come. Like like I don't even know. Like I would fix it if I knew how, but I'm not gonna even touch it because I don't know how. So all I do is I just turn it off, and then I come to the bottom here, and then I just take all the XP because it just doesn't launch up. That's the only issue that I know what it is, and this works just as fine because the XP, it's an entity that will take 5 minutes to despawn. So if I wanted to sit there for 5 minutes and then go down there for the max efficiency, I don't really need to because it just does the tools so great. I'm just so happy that it's fixed that I don't have to stop it, come all the way down, then I can leave. I can actually just turn it on, use it the way it's supposed to be, turn it off, and then go back. Because when I do this, like I have to come back here about 2 or 3 times every time I get out that 100 by 100 area because it's such it's such a large area. There's just there's so much to it. I'm actually glad that like I'm out of like the little mountain area at the very bottom that I was at. And the ground is starting to be flatter, which means this is a lot more intense on my shovel than anything else. But I'm it's a lot of time. So I'm just gonna I haven't set up the village. I'm not too sure how I'm gonna set it up. I don't know if I'm gonna be using lava or anything like that. If you guys have any ideas, I'm probably gonna look up some like YouTube tutorial because I've never made a raid farm, but hopefully it's not too difficult. I just know I'm gonna have a large flat area for it, and we'll see how it goes from there. But this is about the end here. I ended up going back. I started using my shovel, and this is the last that I've recorded everything. So from here, I'm just going to kind of wrap everything up. And I'm not too sure how I'm going to do the actual raids itself. Or like how I'm going to get the pillager captains. I think I might just wait for two of them to despawn. I might need a villager with name tags so that they don't despawn, and then I just kind of have to wait for patrols, I guess, unless I can get some sort of deal with somebody who has the
one of the pillager towers, but as you can see, it's all there. I have it all. Like, well, sort of like the flatness. You can see like how I worked it up in the background a little bit. There's only just the 2 layers, and I just want to make the last one dirt. But that's gonna wrap it all for this episode. So thank you guys so much for watching, and without further ado,